Now the question here is this, please. 1 second. The question here is this. Just be calm, think logically, don't be emotional, think about the emotions of the people involved as well. Now, you see, when a Supreme Court judge says, there is substantial evidence against all four before us, what does he mean? Substantial evidence. I don't know what this substantial evidence is. But will Mr. Sanjay Hegde dare to say tonight on Newshour that when a Supreme Court judge says there is substantial evidence that can be disregarded?
It said that
it's not teeny-weeny evidence.
The Supreme Court said. The Supreme Court said that there is material in this report against these four people.
Again, you don't know.
Before
you are wrong.
Court does anything,
good enough.
Before the Supreme Court does anything, is there anything that you have to say? Mr. X, Mr. Y, Mr. Z.
Absolutely.
These are the four names that are there in the report. Please, if you have anything to say, say it.
Sir,
that's all that has happened.
Sir, I am quoting a Supreme Court judge saying, the opposing counsel, there is substantial evidence against all four before us. You are not informed of the case. Shishir Hattangadi coming to the debate. Kishore Bhimani. Amitabh is from Gurgaon, is an IT professional. I'm coming to him next. Shishir Hattangadi. Where do you think this is going to go now? Where do you think this is going to go now?
No, I just want to make 2 points. This is going to go to a case where, you know, the four players or the four actors, so-called actors by the court, as pronounced by the court, are going to prepare the defense, and then the court is going to give them a verdict. It's very clear. I mean, the court did not announce their names for an invitation to a tea party. It was very clear that there was something that the court had to tell them. And secondly, Mr. Raman keeps talking about flouting rules and banning teams or not banning teams. You see, an Indian cricket team or BCCI cricket team comes under the ICC Code of Conduct. Here in the IPL, the teams come under the Governing Council bylaws. These are formulated by the BCCI and the IPL Governing Council. So if there is a law 11.63 that has been drafted in, it is only because they have believed that somewhere this could be some of the naughty boys.
Well,
obviously, if there is a flouting of the rules.
Okay, I have something to share tonight. I have something to share tonight.
Why aren't we telling the public of this country this?
I have something to share tonight.
The moment this is decided, the team automatically...
Share with me. 1 minute. A little aside.
Could be banned.
A little aside. Now, there are many people whose names are coming across informally. Right? Many people, some play for India, some don't play for India, some play for the IPL, and some of these players, one of these particular players recently told someone I know, watch the Newshour every night. Now, I really hope he's watching the Newshour tonight. So that I believe that in this case, Kishore Bhimani, there should be a case of voluntary disclosure. There has to be I demand voluntary disclosure tonight, Kishore Bhimani. I demand voluntary disclosure before we drag them out and have them named. 1 second, let me complete, Atul Wasan. The citadels of power in Indian cricket must break down, just as the citadels of corruption in politics broke down. Voluntary disclosure, Kishore Bhimani, good idea. You think some of these players should come out and say voluntary disclosure by the players and let them ask for forgiveness from the people of India?
I think the voluntary disclosure should have come from the boss, Mr. Srinivasan, first. That I have watched up everything.
Oh, yes.
I have parted ways with the morality of cricket, with the spirit of the game, and I am guilty, and please get me out first. Instead, he put a lot of adhesive, Fevicol on his chair, and he said, I will not be moved. And nobody could move him. That was the point. And the players are also saying, today it starts with the leadership. I would like to point out, somebody said about the Indian cricket team should be banned if they are two big names. Absolutely not. Because why we are asking for a ban is because of the ownership that has behaved in a manner, used the team as betting on the horses. They made them feel like worse than horses. They have put money out, not 1 or 2 lakhs. It is huge sums of money, and in any case it is in contravention of all laws of human behavior. Now that is why they should be banned, because they have not only has he tried, instead of telling Meiyappan that I disown you and saying that I may retain him as my son-in-law, but I disown him as a cricketing person. He is part of the principle of the team, and now he is not from tomorrow. He did not do that. He said he's just an enthusiast. That is what was wrong, and that is why the team has been brought into disrepute.
Some of these players have been taking pictures with many politicians trying to get cozy in the power circuits of late. Tonight, this country would want to know whether we really want them to have voluntary disclosure. Seek forgiveness from the people. Admit your mistakes. Because the names are going to come out. At some point of time, the 9 names will roll out.
As a lawyer, my consistent advice to everyone, never
Names
plead
will come out.
guilty.
And I'm telling you, when the names, because the media is following the story, Atul Wasan, concerned citizens and cricket lovers are following the story. And when the skeletons come out, let me assure you, Mr. Wasan and everyone else, the skeletons will come tumbling out of every single cupboard. My last caller, Amitash from Gurgaon, IT professional. Amitash, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Arnab.
Yes.
Great program going on by you guys. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, please.
Arnab, I just wanted to extend my complete support for Mr. Bhimani's point.
Yes.
And I completely agree that if this murky business is not cleared out sooner, then we are not
Absolutely.
going to progress as far as the English Premier League and other leagues have progressed for centuries together.
Yeah.
If we want to make it a credible organization and a credible sport, it has to extend for years. We are
Of course
just
it has
into
to.
a few years down the line.
Yes,
and
Amitash.
if we have to make
Exactly.
it credible,
Yes,
we have to
Amitash.
do
Exactly what the
go on
English Premier
for a
League does.
century
Yeah.
or more.
Yeah.
And what I want to put across is that as soon as possible, as the result of the Supreme Court judgment comes out,
Reveal the names.
definitely the names should be revealed and
Reveal the names, clean up the names. Yeah, I know if there are big names, if there are starry names, if there are celeb names and celeb stooges names, reveal them all. Don't spare anyone. 13 minus 4 equals 9. The country demands 9 names be put out and voluntary disclosure by these people. Like when you default on taxes, you have an opportunity to come clean, pay extra taxes, seek forgiveness from the government of India. In this case, if you've defaulted, come clean, tell the people of India, I made a mistake, seek forgiveness, and then leave your verdict in the hands of the people who followed your cricket for a long time. If you cheated them, they won't spare you.
Arnab,
Pawan Dhingra, Delhi businessman.
Arnab.
Yes, please, Pawan Dhingra.
Yeah, if you can hear me, sir.
Yes, I can hear you, Pawan.
Walking.
Yeah, my question is to Mr. Atul Wasan.
Atul Wasan, question for you from Pawan.
I'm amazed by his sentence, lynch mob. Now,
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
paid my good money to go and watch IPL games in Delhi. To watch these fixed matches. So where is my money? I want BCCI to refund all my money because all these matches have been fixed by all these administrators. So Mr. Wasan, please do not call us lynch mob.
Yeah, exactly.
We have paid good money to
Exactly.
watch these matches which are cheating to us. The fans who
Yeah,
love the game.
okay. Can I answer this now?
Yeah, because you called everyone anarchic lynch mobs. These are lovers of cricket. They are neither anarchic nor lynch mobs.
Yeah, because, I'm constructive. I think we should... Yeah, okay, if you let me finish, I'll just say quickly something. I think the root cause of everything lies in in the way the board operates. Sycophants and yes men progress, and hence this kind of thing. And everybody, whenever something is wrong and something is underhand happening, everybody falls in line, and the former players, even the big legends of the game. Why is nobody talking about it? Why? Because just they are happy with some piecemeal offerings from the board. If this thing can be kicked out,
Okay, let me say it.
people and players
let me
with
say
big
it,
reputations,
Mr.
big
No,
names,
no, let me-
who have got credibility,
No, one
can stand
second.
and question
Well,
the
you-
operations of the board.
No, I
But
want-
you know what
want me-
happens
you
is
want-
that
you want me
everybody
to
has
say
to
it?
fall
One
in line.
second.
Everybody
One
toes the
second.
line. So
One
the
second.
biggest
You want me to say it,
Let me
Mr. Sunil
finish.
Gavaskar? I want to know your
Let me
position
finish.
on this on
Let me
voluntary
finish.
disclosure. Mr. Kapil Dev, I want to know your position
no,
on
let
this.
me finish.
Mr. Ravi
I'm
Shastri,
not
I want to
taking
know
any
your
name.
position on it. Mr.
I
Sachin
am not taking
Tendulkar,
it.
who
Let me
never
finish.
speaks on these issues.
You
Mr.
know,
Sachin
so-
Tendulkar, I want your position on it.
Can
Mr.
I-
Saurav
can I
Ganguly,
finish?
I want your position on it. None of them speak. Do the heroes of Indian cricket speak?
Yeah, the
Do
point
they open
is
their
that,
mouth when
why
it matters?
these
No,
administrators,
they don't.
why these people who are the
They don't.
people in the board carry so much power and all, because
They
everybody
don't.
falls in line with them.
Because
And,
they all-
nobody questions them.
Rahul
Anybody who
Dravid,
questions
will he
is
speak on
set
this?
aside. So the whole juggernaut carries on.
No, will Anil Kumble speak on this?
So let's look at the
listen.
larger picture.
Yes, it
and
carries
people, I
on.
heard,
It carries on. But
let's
should we
take a
allow it
breather.
to
No. I think there is a point. No. One second.
Let's take a breather.
You see. No. Krishnaswamy. Do Kumble. One second. Do Kumble, VVS Lakshman, Sunil Gavaskar, Ravi Shastri, Kapil Dev, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid. right?
If you
Arnab,
Do they speak on these issues?
add to what
Do they ever
Arnab
take a
said.
position on anything when it matters?
Should we allow that to continue?
People look up to them.
Exactly.
Do they ever speak up?
That's
Have
what
they
I'm saying.
spoken up for
When
cricket
Atul
once?
says
Or do they only want to be
should
part of the big
we allow
cricketing
that to
establishment?
continue?
That's the question tonight these cricketers must ask.
Continue in this rotten manner. There has to be a clean-up at some point of time. If, you have to take harsh decisions. You have to do something which might actually hurt many others. There might be collateral damage.
All right, so
you might still have some clean cricket.
You know what? I ask you tonight. I've named some greats. Let us see. Let the people of India ask these people, ask these cricket legends, whenever you ever spoken up about corruption in cricket. And what are you scared of? What are the cricket greats of India scared of? Why does Sachin Tendulkar not talk about corruption in cricket? Why does Rahul Dravid not talk about it? Why does Anil Kumble not talk about it? Why does Sunil Gavaskar not talk about it? Why does Ravi Shastri not talk about it? These questions are being put, at least on the Newshour tonight.
Big sport,
I'd like some of these greats. Atul Wasan.
Why do they wield
Atul Wasan. I want some of these greats to look within and break their silence. Nobody is an untouchable.
So you should thank me for bringing this up, isn't it?
Yes, I certainly thank you. I've taken a few names. Any one of them wants to come and talk about this issue on Newshour. I have an open platform for everyone. Sachin Tendulkar, you finished your book right now. Come and talk about the real stuff. Talk about what you saw, what you knew, and what you haven't spoken about. Thank you very much for joining me on the Newshour tonight.